Yo guys, what's up fellas, Dad here and welcome back to episode 28 of the Road to Glory. Today we're going to be doing a little bit something different. We are going to be doing a squad build-up for Newcastle United players past and present. Obviously I am accursed with being a Newcastle United fan and it's something I've never done before. I thought it would be a good idea to play a weekend league with a full past and present NUFC team. Obviously I'm not going to do it with the current team because it would be just so atrociously bad that it wouldn't be worth doing. So we've mixed it up. We have got some current players in there, but we have mixed it up and got some old ones in there as well. Obviously we have a few icons in there. So obviously in goal there is only one option for us in terms of goalkeeper. We have had no icon goalkeepers and we are blessed enough at the minute to have the best goalkeeper currently in the world. I can't see how anyone could argue with that. So we need to go to concept players there, and Martin Dubravka's 85 is the one we're going to use. That's the team of the week card. That's the one we're using. So we'll throw him in at the goalkeeper position. He's made 75 appearances for Newcastle United so far and been pretty much amazing in all of them. So on to right backs, we are going to play DeAndre Yedlin. Purely for pace, because he is 92 pace. The rest of his card is awful. I mean, 3-star, he's pretty good for a right back, but I mean, it's a terrible card. There's no getting around it. The defensive stats are awful. The physicals are okay in terms of stamina and jumping, but jumping absolutely pointless here, especially if someone's 5'8" anyway. But the pace is the important thing there, so he's going in at right back. So two current players in the squad, and also a third current player going into the squad is going to be Fabian Schär. Obviously currently playing for us, and we have the blessing here of having his moments card. So it's a fantastic card. I've used it nearly 50 times already. I do like this card. It's very good at the back. It's in my first team, and yeah, it's absolutely a brilliant card. That one I've got no problem using. Like I say, I already used it. And Yedlin made 101 appearances for Newcastle and Schär's made 40 so far. So at centre half, a lot of people might not realise this, but Sol Campbell, I'm going to use his baby one because it's one that I've been trading with anyway. So I picked this up at 425 with a shadow on it, which I was very happy with the price. So I brought that one straight away, and we're going to use that. It's a good card. He's got the stock body type in game. He's medium, 3-star weak foot. Great pace, obviously with the shadow ready. His passing's so average. 73 short pass isn't great. Composure's not great. Agility and balance is okay for a centre half, but the defending and the physicals are good. So you never know. Sol Campbell made a solid 8 appearances for Newcastle United. I think it was between about 2011, 2012, would I say, played for us. But out right back, you're probably thinking, well, Sol Campbell with a solid 8 appearances is going to be the lowest scoring appearance on this list. But no, Kevin and Barbu, who are going to play at left back because obviously it's a really good card, and all of the other options for fullbacks for Newcastle United were terrible. So we had like obviously Richie and Williams are not good enough to play. We had like David Santon, Masado Haidara, players like that, Paul Dummett, Daryl Yamat, all too slow, just not even going to think about it. So we'll play him at left back. He'll be on 6-7 chem, I think. Should be on 7 chem, and that will give him enough stats anyway because it's already a good enough card. And like I said, do you think Campbell made the least appearances? Mbabu with a solid 5 Newcastle United appearances. That is how low we have had to go to get a half decent team here. And in one of the centre mid positions, Wijnaldum, Jorginho Wijnaldum, obviously Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum made, where is he, 40 appearances for Newcastle United. And we are just going to go ahead and use his base card because I don't want to lose any coins on any informs or anything like that. So, I mean, the stats aren't much different. They're here or there, pretty much the same. But he's got a good enough card, in my opinion, this gold card. It's 4-star, 3-star, high, and a good all-round, well-rounded card. So he will be playing in one of the centre mid positions. And then we are going to go and get another ex-Newcastle United Champions League finalist centre mid, which is Moussa Sissoko. I don't have his Footmas card, which I'm not that gutted about, because I wouldn't use this card anyway, because it's not that, it was so overpriced in my opinion. So we're just going to use his normal gold card. He is just going to be the brute in there. Let's say he's got, again, the stocky body type. He's high, 3-star, and you know, people still use him in weekend league now, so I can't see that him or Wijnaldum shouldn't be a problem in there. The only problem I see at the minute is Yedlin being terrible, but his pace gets him out of that, so it should be okay. And Sissoko made 133 appearances for Newcastle United, which is more than I thought he made. Some of them he probably didn't seem like he was on the pitch for, which is, you know, sums him up. And we are going to go and get Iosi Perez, a player I was gutted to see leave. Absolutely loved Perez. Thought he got a lot more stick than he deserved. Again, another high, 4-star, that's good. And yeah, this card, you know, it's a half decent card. I had this red pick, so I turned it into an SBC, but it's, you know, it's a usable card. It's got very good dribbling. The shooting's pretty good, apart from long shots, and the passing's good in the areas you need it to be. Crossing and long pass not that important. And he's going to play as a cam. I will show you how it's going to set up on full chem and how it will be in game at the end. And in the right wing position, there's only one choice here, because we've already got him in the club, and it is going to be Alain Saint-Maximin. Obviously, we already have the ones to watch in the club. It's a good card in terms of its 5-star, 4-star, it's high-low. It's good. The pace is already good enough, and the dribbling's fantastic already. It's just those two middle stats that are not good. Finishing, boost him up to 80 when he's on full chem. You know, it's not terrible. Short passing is above 80. I think it'll be okay. It's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be a very. I'm gonna piss about with him and do a lot of skills with him. So it's just gonna be one of those things. Who's next? Strike position. Right, strike position. There's only one choice, really, isn't there? Alan Shearer, the greatest Premier League striker of all time. We're going to go for his mid one, because his prime one is more expensive and his baby one is terrible. So we're going to go for the mid one, because it's probably the best card in the lot. Obviously the shoot's fantastic, the pace is okay, the pass is okay as well, and the dribbling's okay. I'm probably going to use an engine on him, because I think the shooting's already good enough, and I want to boost the passing, the pace, and more importantly, the agility and the balance is the two I want to boost in him as well. And the physicals are already brilliant. I didn't mean to go. So yeah, Perez made 195 appearances, and Saint-Maximin has made 13 so far. I keep forgetting that. And yeah, 2-star skill moves is not good. 3-star weak foot is bearable. High medium is good, but 2-star skill moves is going to be a struggle. As somebody that I rely on skill moves quite a lot, I use them a lot, so we could be in trouble there in terms of that, but we'll see where it goes. And in the left wing position, again, one that people may not realise, it's John Barnes, and we are going to go for the 87 John Barnes, the mid card. You get 4-star, 4-star, high medium, that's fine with me, and it's a really good card. Everything just needs a little bit of a boost. I'd maybe go for a Maestro or an engine, we'll see. But yeah, even the physicals are good, with 84 strength and 85 stamina as well. So I don't think that's going to be too bad of a card to use either. So the way I would get this on full chem is this formation, but I've literally just got to change that. I'll change Iosi Perez's position and Shearer's position, and everybody will be on full chemistry, except Mbabu, who will be on 7 once I put a manager in there. We'll work that out somehow. Should be able to, if we just get like a Swiss Prem manager or something like that, we'll work it out. Yeah, so 7 chem for him will be fine, because you can see he's already +3, +5 in some stats, so we'll get a bigger boost to those good stats already. And then in game, this is how we will set it up. So we want to go, this is what we'll be playing, the 4-2-3-1. We'll be playing Barnes on the right, he's left footed, he will be there. Shearer will be up top, Perez at cam, and then Alain Saint-Maximin on the left, obviously cutting in, he's right footed. So Sissoko and Wijnaldum are going to be the two sitters. I'll probably tell Sissoko to sit back, and then Wijnaldum can drift forward a little bit. And in terms of Shearer's appearances, 405 Newcastle appearances, and obviously a load of goals that go in there. Now I'm going to give myself 3 subs as well. One of the subs is going to be Jonjo Shelvey, the bald maestro. We are going to use his inform as a sub. I'm not sure what it's going to bring, but I didn't have many other options in terms of midfielders. I was going to start him until I remembered that Sissoko played for us, so we're going to put John Joe Shelby in there with 123 Newcastle appearances so far. Again, not really sure what he's not going to bring a lot. He's got good passing, but other than that, I mean, it's just in case Sissoko or somebody gets tired, I suppose. And then one of the other subs, purely for pace, is going to be Miguel Almiron. He's a standard card, doesn't have any other cards on there. Pace is good, dribbling's good, passing and shooting are okay. 4-star skills is good, 2-star weak foot is not. But yeah, he's purely for pace. Like, that's just why I need him, just legs. In case we need somebody like Saint Maximin, will probably get quite tired and all this, and he doesn't have great stamina, I don't think. 77 is okay. But yeah, Almiron will be a sub there. And the last sub before that, and Almiron has got so far 33 appearances. Another low scorer in terms of appearances is James Tavernier, who again a lot of people might not realise played for us, and he only made 10 appearances for Newcastle United, so again not a lot, but he's got 86 pace, so that's why he's going in as a sub, frankly, because I might need a sub. A CDM or something like that, he'd probably be usable there as a sub, but I don't know where he's going to play. But I've given myself 3 Newcastle United subs as well, so it's full team. I will look to buy these cards when I feel the price is good. I've been keeping an eye on Shearer and Barnes' prices because obviously they're mid icons, so they're both still in packs. Sissoko and Wijnaldum and Yedlin are all in packs as well as Almiron and Tavernier, so I might try and snipe those during rewards. Dubravka, Shelby, Perez are all out of packs, so I will look to get those at a good time. And obviously, like I say, with Shearer and Barnes being mid icons, I'm just keeping an eye on them because I don't want to overpay. And this Sol Campbell, I got a brilliant price at 425. I would not have brought him if I didn't see this great price and think, yeah, that's a really good price. So that is the squad that we will use for this weekend league. Trying to spice it up a bit, make weekend league a bit fun, because let's say it's a chore. It's not going to go well. If I hit 14 wins with this team, I'd be pretty happy. I think 14 wins would be very respectable with this team. We'll see if we can get more. We'll probably try and play all 30 games just as an experiment to see where we get to. But yeah, that will be the end of today's video. If you can think of any Newcastle United players that you think would be better, then do comment down below. I did do a little bit of research on this. I was on Wikipedia looking through Newcastle squads, trying to find players that I could use. Oh yeah, if you think of anybody else, do drop them down in the comments down below. If you did enjoy today's video, please drop it a like, and if you want to see more content, subscribe to the channel. But until the next one, I'm out of here.